President Alisson, over to you, please.
Hi everyone, good evening. Friends from Taiwan, good evening. And friends from different places around the world, good morning and good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today with me. And today, in today's meeting, we're going to introduce you a very talented Taiwanese designer, fashion designer. His name is Alexander King Chen, and Alexander was born and grew up in Los Angeles, and he spent time in Taiwan, and he went to school in London and lived in Paris and New York for many years, and now he goes between Taipei and New York City. Today, I would like to introduce this designer to everyone. Because I think he's a very inspiring person. And hello, sorry.
President Taylor, hello.
Hi. So let's start over.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. This is Coco. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hi, Coco.
Hi. Sorry. Can you? Sorry. Sorry. Hi, is it Alice?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon or good morning. I don't know what's the time there.
It's good. It's evening in Taiwan.
Okay, you're still in Taiwan.
Yes.
Yeah. You're in the hotel, right?
Yes, I'm in a hotel. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you. Could you please mute your audio? Thank you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Sorry. Hi. We have some interactive so far. So can we start over from the beginning? Hi, Nadia. Could you play the video for people again? So let's start over.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Sorry, everyone. Please give me a couple minutes. Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome to today's World Women Leading Change meeting for fashion design and arts. Thank you so much for coming to this meeting and joining us in finding a new solution for our world and for our women for to make the better world for the future. Today, right here, I would like to thank our founder, Dr. Allah, for her kindness, putting everybody and putting all the soul together to make this happen. Dr. Allah, would you say something to greet everyone here?
Thank you, President Alisson. My name is Ayla. I am from Bogor, Indonesia. I'm 16 years old, very young. And I am humbled and honored to have you today. And of course, our guest. I was Googling about him. It's amazing. I am very, very humbled and honored you want to come and speak in our platform, Alexander. And today we have Her Royal Highness Princess Debbie Deneora Puti, which is the Vice President of WWLC in Africa. There is 22 region in Africa. We have Nadia. Nadia is Director of WWRC. We have President Leseho. Welcome. President Leseho is leading the Youth Leading Change. We have President Judith from Namibia. How are you, President Judith? And we have President Rebecca, also from South Africa, leading infrastructure, leading change, and all the other attendants. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you so much, President Alisson. I am looking forward for the conversation for your amazing guests. Welcome and love and light from Bogor, Indonesia.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ala, for your words, and we are very excited to introduce very amazing fashion designer from Taiwan to everyone. And thank you, everyone, all the president come to join us to this meeting today. And today we also have friends from Canada, from Indonesia, from Malaysia, and from New York, and it's also from Taiwan, and people from different areas in fashion to join us to meet everyone here. And I'm very happy that I get a chance to know Alexander 3 years ago in New York during the New York Fashion Week, and in the past 3 years, we have collaborate together for his fashion show twice, and that's how I know Alexander. And he's such humble, amazing designers. He's so inspiring. We have several conversations before, and I saw his pieces, and he is so far he has been the best one, the best designer I have ever known. Well, both he is a beautiful inside and outside. So today I would like to introduce our amazing fashion designer, Alexander King Chen from Taiwan. And Alexander was born and grew up in Los Angeles, and he spent time in Taiwan. He went to school in London. He lived in Paris and New York and for many years, and he had been back and forth Taiwan and New York City. So so later he will be able to speak both Taiwanese, Chinese, and English. So I think friends here, you should feel very comfortable today with our conversation. So Alexander's style, fashion design style is well known as a very sophisticated and creative. And he started his fashion brand in 2009 as a costume and formal gown designer. And since then, he has served a lot of celebrities and collaborate on countless projects from Mercedes, Benz, Asus to Este Lauder. Also, the red carpets of film festival all over the world, and his design has been published in Vogue, GQ, Marie Claire, and many other iconic magazines. So he's a designer who put a lot of soul into the design, but also he has a lot of soul that he wants to bring to other people, and he wants to change the world in his own way. And I think that's something that is so interesting, and I asked him to share with us today. So about 2 years ago, he extended his passion to short film field, and he wasn't just designing for the costume for the film, but he actually was also the producer and the creative director for the film. It's called the film is called "In Human Love," to talk about precious moments and pieces in life. So this film, so far, since the day this film was published, it has won many prizes in different international competitions. Just 2 months ago, it won Best Costume, Best Set, Best Visual Effect of the Year from the iconic La Jolla International Fashion Film Festival, and Best Makeup in Boca, South Africa, of African Fashion Film Festival, and many others. And this film was nominated as the Best Fashion Film, Best Concept, Best Eco Message, Best Director, Best Music, Best Costume Design in Canadian International Fashion Film Festival this month. So hi everyone. 今天很高兴，我们今天能够邀请到我们的一个台湾美籍台裔的设计师陈科维。Alisson 是我在纽约时装周在3年前左右的时候认识的设计师。在过去的时候，我们曾经2次。过去我们曾经2次呢，在纽约时装周曾经有过一起的合作的这个经验。在我认识Alisson 的这个过程里面呢，我发现他是一个非常独特、非常humble， 然后也是一个非常有才华的设计师。在更进一步的了解认识他之后呢，发现其实他的才华在很多的方面。呈现，他也是一个非常有想法、思想。在相较于我们现在的许多在时尚界的一些设计师来说的话呢，他是一个非常独特的一个清流。不只是他的谦虚，不只是他的作品的特殊性，他同时也对于人文的关怀非常注重。所以在今天的话呢，我想跟大家介绍一下是我们的Alisson 呢，他其实是在世界国际上面的舞台上面，他有许多的一些的成果发表，然后一些得到非常多的荣誉，不只是在他的时装设计上面呢，也相对于在他进一步的去。想将他自己的这些设计理念呢，延伸到在更多的不同的层面跟不同的这些领域去。那在最近这2年的时候，他将他自己的才华呢延伸到这个短片的这个方面去，指导短片的这样子一个形式去。然后在他过去这2年所在执行的这个 project 里面的话，有一个这个短片叫做 In Human Life。那这个短片呢，在过去这2年里面尤其今年呢，荣获了许多国际上面的大奖。今年8月，他先后获得这个时尚电影界坎城影展之称的这个拉霍亚电影节11项提名，并获得最佳服装、最佳布景设计及最佳视觉设计3个奖项。还有在南非的伞景国际时尚 电影节获得最佳化妆设计奖，还有今年其实他另外还有有3个世界上面的 Fashion Film Festival 里面呢，他的这一部电影呢也成功的荣获了许多奖项。那在这个月的时候呢，甚至被他们这一部影片在加拿大的国际时尚影展呢也获得到7项提名，然后我们现在非常期待呢他的这些7项提名呢能够顺利获得到这些殊荣这些奖项。所以今天呢让我们一起来欢迎我们的时装设计师，也是我们的电影的导演制作人Alexander King Chen. Let's welcome Alexander King Chen.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Alisson, for your introduction. I'm so excited. Hi. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be here with everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Alisson, I think I should speak in English, right? I think that we'll just...
yes.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
English is our official language. But if you want to say hello to our Taiwanese friend, please welcome.
Yes, definitely. 大家台湾来自于台湾的
Hello. How are you? Love and light.
Hi.
South Africa.
Hi. Love from Taiwan.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's Princess from South Africa, our vice president.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. It's such a pleasure and honor. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. 然后再来自于台湾的人，你们好 ，Thank you so much.
Hi, Alexander. Hi, welcome. 你好，我是在台北的 Coco， 我是一个fashion online fashion editor.
Coco 你好，谢谢你的参与，谢谢 Coco。Thank you so much. 那
我们这边还有来自就是这个马来西亚的朋友 Adrian. Do you want to say hi? 我们还有就是台湾还有纽约的 Nina.
And Nina from New York. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Okay, Nina is a very famous fashion illustrator from Taiwan, and also she's living in New York City, and we have been doing a lot of fashion event in New York.
Hello, Alexander. So excited to see you today.
Likewise, thank you so much.
Okay, and then we have a couple of friends from fashion field in Taiwan, and then we can talk afterward. But thank you everyone for coming to join us today. Alessandra, welcome. I heard a lot of good news from you this year. So would you like to share your good news with us?
Absolutely, I would love to. It'd be my pleasure. We just recently created a short film. It's a fashion music hybrid short film, humanitarian art short film about saving the things that we love before we run out of time. And it's a metaphor for saving Mother Earth. The reason why I started doing this, I've been a designer for over 25 years, and I'll just quickly explain what I used to do and how involved I am with fashion. So I went to school in London for fashion design, and I moved to Paris for my first job. I was only, I think, 21, and then at 22, I fell in love with Paris, of course, and due to certain reasons, I stayed for 1 year, and then I moved to New York. I had to leave all that behind and move back to New York. In New York, I started, I've always wanted to be a designer. It was my dream. It was my goal. I was inspired by my mother, because I think a lot of the story is, we're always, a lot of the times we're inspired by, close family members for what we want to do and achieve. So, but, at that time, my parents told me that I had to start in sales, because to be a designer, you need to know how to sell your collection. So I was like, but I didn't want to be in sales. I wanted to be a designer. Anyway, long story short, cut to the chase, I did sales. I was in sales for a couple of years, and I kind of just stuck in there and kind of learned everything, what entails to sell something, to sell a product. Then actually at age 28, I was then speaking to Proenza Schuler at that time, their CFO, I believe, asked me if I wanted to intern there. At that time, I was already like 28, 29. And I said, I don't think I can intern anymore. So I think this was the first chance I actually got that actually pushed my door open, which is what I want to end the meeting with today, is that there's a lot of the times there's chances provided for us that are in front of us. And although at that time I was 28 and it was a non-paid job, I accepted it for 3 months. I think I did I did an exceptional job that Proenza Schuler soon hired me to do their fashion week. They hired me to do their showroom fashion week seasonal sales. So then I became a showroom rep for them. And I dealt with clients like Jeffries to Neiman Marcus to Bloomingdale's, all of these mega corporation and brands. While I was doing that, I started my own label in New York City. And that was, I think I want to say 12 years ago. I moved quickly back to Taiwan because I want to hang out with my parents more. And I started my own label. My label started off as a very, very, I'll explain everything later, but my label started off as a very, it wasn't a very, it was a label that started off with love. Then throughout the years, because of business and because of marketing reasons, I had to conform and I had to change myself, and I had to start to design these things that I wasn't very appreciative of, but only because I needed to sell to make money to support my crew and my team. So at that time, I think I was very depressed and I was very down. I think every designer, every artist will go through something similar where do you conform with the market that in order for you to sell? Unfortunately, I think I might cry during our chat because 2 years ago, my mother left me and she went to a better place. And at that time, she was blind and she was on dialysis. She couldn't walk. She's been in a wheelchair for 10 years. Long story short, but she still did community service twice a week. I have hands, I have legs, I can see. And I thought to myself that, why am I that selfish? So after she left me, I thought to myself, I've been working so hard all my life just to try to prove to my parents that I can take care of myself. And right after she left me, and my dad left me too, I thought I wanted to do things that mattered to me and other people the most within these 3 years. So that's how Inhuman Love became a piece of art, humanitarian short film, because it was time that I decided that I no longer want to be selfish. And the fashion industry is so beautiful. I love the fashion industry so much, but at times it's very fickle where, it's devastating to our planet, but yet I love it so much. So I thought to myself, the first thing I want to give back, because as a designer, I've created so many pieces that are, as everyone knows, like you don't sell everything. So it's such a strain to our resources. So I thought that it's time I really said thank you to Mother Earth and try to hopefully encourage others to look at this as more of a art form than a business. Therefore, I think I have such a pleasure today to show you guys Inhuman Love, because it's not out yet. So, and we're not allowed to put it out because it's in a lot of festivals now. So, and our response that we've been getting from festivals, from CEO from Asus, from Canadian Film Festival, La Jolla, they've all called me to wish us a brilliant shelf life with Inhuman, because I think what really blew a lot of people away. I think what blew people away was the meaning behind it, because I am a fashion designer. And when my mom left me, I started writing my own music because I was so sad. And so what Inhuman Love represents, and people can see it when they watch it, is a 6.5 minutes of just pure ridiculous love and high fashion and everything. But our main concentration is to tell a story, to tell people that it's time we took action. Yes, sorry, it's a bit long, my explanation. Alisson.
No, actually, I'm really looking forward to see it because it's such a nice, such a meaningful topic, and I think it's very important. That's also the reason why I invite you over to talk about your design, your story, and your creation here because as a designer, as a person who working as a design and creative role, we cannot just only look at the business and we cannot just look at the numbers. There's always something beyond it. And that's something that keep us going, keep us continue our passion, keep us think about more and be more creative because that's something that's inside of us and that will continue and that will be endless. So I think that's a very important that we can share the vision with other people. We can inspire each other. I think it's very important. So are you ready to show us the film?
Yes. Should I play it now first? Okay. So, but I do also I'll show it to everyone first. So I think there's more that we can discuss. I'm gonna try to work this out. Let me see how this could work.
So the share screen works, right?
Yeah, I think the share screen does work.
Okay.
I'm pulling out the, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to share screen this whiteboard. Uh-oh, how does this work? Can you, Alisson, can you see my screen?
I only see the whiteboard.
Okay. How about now?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Let me see. You cannot start or other part. Okay.
Let me go back to this.
Mm.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, we see the Zoom. We see yes.
Okay.
Now okay. Yep.
Okay, so I'll play it now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Alisson. It's 4.5 minutes long, including credits. It's 6.5. So I'll just play the whole thing. Hope you guys like it. Thanks. No bones, no blood in you. No brains, no soul in you. You're wrong, is what I give. You're wrong, is what I have. I can't learn to love. I can't learn to give. I can't learn to love. I can't learn to grow. I must learn to love. I will learn to give. I know you can love.
skin, no skin, no face on you. Use me, I'll show you. Feel me, for you and me. I know you can love, I wish. I can learn to hate. You can learn to fail. I can learn to hate. You can learn to lose. We must learn to love. I will learn to give. I know you can love. I wish we could give.
Wow, thank you so much, Alexander, for sharing this amazing movie. This is a movie that is so short, just 4 minutes long, but there's so many messages in there, and I received some message from my own point of view, but I believe other our attendant, everyone receives something different. So, would you please tell us what you the deep inside and more, explain it more in detail what you want to deliver here?
Well, absolutely. The main message, actually, I'll go over very quickly, is just that it doesn't take a superhero to save someone or our planet, but it takes every one of us. So it's not just one person's effort. If we all chipped in a little bit, we can actually save something or our planet. So it's a very conceptual piece. So it's very abstract as well. But our main message is just we hope we can let people know that we all need to chip in and do just a tiny bit. And hopefully if we all chipped in, like the archetype hero in the film is, like a kind of like a military man. He's he's like Thor, but yet he can't even save her. So our main message is very simple. It's just really, we just got to start to do something to save the things that we love, metaphorically referring to Mother Earth right now.
Well,
Yes.
I was amazed by the scene that you picked and by the costume that you put in the film. Did you design all the pieces?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
there's 44 costumes designed from scratch, made for Inhuman Love. And yeah, we all made it in-house. And the sets, there are 15 locations, and we designed 3 sets from scratch, from nothing. So we built it from ground up, because I've always wanted to play with set design. And so we built sets from scratch. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. And I heard actually everything was filmed in Taipei. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. So what happened was I reached out to dear friends of mine, Adam Hayes and Nick Hayes. They're these crazy visionary-esque directors in New York. They do like huge projects, right? But we worked on a project before, so I met them. And one day I emailed them. I'm like, I kind of want to invite you guys to Taiwan to collaborate on something. And I was like, so you know, as a fashion designer, I wrote them like this 20-page email. I'm like, can you come? Blah, blah, I'm so da, 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 da. And then the next day, Adam emails me back and says, we're there. So they flew over to Taiwan to collaborate with us. And I think our mission is, it's quite astonishing. They've never been to Taiwan before, and they fell in love with this. They fell in love with this place. But I think one of their mission and our mission is we wanted to film something where it's kind of like, it doesn't really represent anywhere. It could be the West, it could be Asia, it could be, you know, I think that was one of the meaning behind it, because we didn't want it to look too much of anything, I think. But we did film everything in
like Taiwan, right? You want to pick something that people can relate to, right?
Correct. Yes, 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 exactly. Yes.
But I pay attention to little details. So I found out that you filmed in Taiwan, actually. Like some like the scene that you filmed from the yeah, so that's really interesting, and you put everything. It looks very international. It doesn't look like the Taiwan local Taiwan, but you make it happen.
Oh, thank you. We had amazing support from the Taiwan government. The Xinbei Sizhenfu, the new Taipei city government, really helped us out by lending us the helicopter pad, like the museums. We filmed it in museums. It was quite a beautiful collaboration with Taipei, you know, new Taipei city, and we really, I think I'm really so excited to share this with everyone, because no one has seen this yet besides, you know, major film festivals and stuff, and they're so. So
we're the first group of audience outside the film festival. Thank you so much. Well, what I think is like this whole thing start from very little, start from a very little idea, and something like very inside, right? From inside, and something that is supposed to be only for yourself, not for other people, right? But I think it's very important. I want to bring this question out because I think it's very important that maybe you can tell us how you make such a little idea and connect it with your own profession, your career, and make it happen like this. Like you make a connection, make the dot together, and then also you gather so many people to help you, to support you, and you also merge all the resources together to make the government even support you, to the local government to support you to complete this project. I think it's very important because sometimes we, as a fashion designer or artists, we just we all lock into our own world. But how can we reach out to other people, reach out to other resources, so and make our little dream come true? I think that's something related to what you do. So would you like to share with us?
Of course, definitely. So it started off with just myself and my guitar teacher, because I was writing the music, I was composing, I was writing the lyrics, and initially when we started this off, it wasn't meant to be that big of a project. So it was just me and him. And I'm like, well, why don't we just do a small video, et cetera, et cetera. But to answer Allison's question, at the end, our short film endured 67 team members from 7 different countries that helped us out.
Wow.
So it was just, it was literally me. And I was like, asking my friends, but I didn't, and then no one really knew I was doing this project because I think it's from my heart. So I didn't want to broadcast it. Even now, I wasn't even going to put it on, send it to film festivals. It was supposed to be just a project stemming from love and care, because once you start to do something that's more for PR purposes, I don't want to lose my connection, my concentration to, for instance, I love the saying, it is the art of kindness. This entire project is an art of kindness, and it is also an act of kindness. So the reason how I got to this entirety of a piece is because I reached out to people that I didn't really know, but I told them that this is what I'm doing, and it's time that I need to give back to society. It's time as a fashion designer where we create so much surplus. You know, it's so horrible for Mother Earth. And I was literally just telling them my backhand story about how my mom would do charity community service 2 days out of the week by visiting patients, and how even me, I have eyes, I have mouths, I have legs, but I can't even do anything. So it's definitely the art of kindness through other people. And when I first approached my friends, everyone who helped, half of the people that helped out, basically it was like a charity for them. Like they didn't accept pay. And even at the end, when I wanted to give them like an envelope for like in Chinese we call it hongbao. It's like this red packet envelope, and people said, no, we're not going to take this from you because it's from your heart, it's from their heart. So I'm so appreciative. So, but to answer your question, Allison, and at that time I actually didn't know the New Taipei City government. It really was because, and we didn't have a producer. So I think it was, we didn't have a producer at all. So I think it was just me being just me and not being afraid to face consequences or reality. If they said no, then it's okay, you know? So I really literally just knocked on the government's door, or I knocked on people's door just to say, hey, we're doing this project. Are you like really good friends, you know? I'm like, are you able to, can you assist me a little bit? And they all put their, you know, I mean, they're all like freelancers or they're accepting other jobs. They say, no, Alex, tell me what you need. I'll block out my time for you. And so that's how we got this entirety together.
Well, that's amazing. And it takes a lot. I mean, it takes a lot of trust, and also the communication and then connection between people.
Yes, yes.
It's not easy to put everything together with all the friends, like more than half of friends who support this project, they didn't get paid, but they're so happy to be part of it. I think that's really amazing.
I'm so thankful. I'm really thankful for all of their help, everyone's help, even the friends that even, you know, companies I didn't know that did get paid. Everyone that was a part of it really just did it out of love, especially the directors, everyone. I mean, it was it was a very interesting approach to a project, I think. And I feel like the reason why it turned out to be such a crazy piece is because no one said no. Like, I feel like everyone, when they put in all, like if someone comes to me and says, hey, Alex, I pay you $100, can you do this? Then it's going to only be worth $100 value, you know? But then this project where it stemmed from a act of kindness, there was no money attached to it. There's no symbolic meaning behind what it is, but everyone that said, Alex, I can help you, already they didn't say money was an issue, then they put in 150% because there's no evaluation of how much effort they're going to put in. And I think I really owe them so much. I really owe them so much. And the only way that I thought, and a lot of people were in the industry. So we had Sherry Liu, she works on like huge blockbuster movies, and then Ivy as well, Liu, and they work on blockbuster films, and they came out and helped me out. And I'm so grateful to everybody that was involved in this project.
I think that's all it's still, I can't believe that you make this happen like this and everybody support you like this. It's really not easy because we're living in a real world, but this can happen.
No, it doesn't really happen that often.
But I don't look at it as a luck. Okay, I look at it as you have the dream, but you
Right.
believe so much and believe you should do it, and it's the
Yes.
right thing to do. So
Yes.
and people who were they were attracted by your energy,
Thank
by
you.
your idea, and together they want to do it together with you. I don't think they care about their name on the credit. I don't think they care about how much you pay for their meal. No, I don't think they expect you to do anything afterward. But
Right.
I feel like your dream was the original idea was so strong and so big, and they can see the future of it. So
Right.
I think that's the reason why all these people, I believe most of people who support you for this to finish this project, they didn't even know you before, or maybe they only met you a couple times.
Some actually
Because,
did. I didn't know them. No, it was a friend that brought them into this team.
well,
Yes.
so that's a trust too. There's a trust too, and that's energy that's so important for us. For artists, for designers, because sometimes we all think about like how much we have, what we have in our pocket, what we have to support us to continue our dream. But the thing is, we should not afraid of it. We should not afraid what we have in our pocket. We should be afraid of what why we cannot. We should be afraid of why we don't put it in action.
Yes, yes. I think that's the scariest part of about life is if we don't do enough before we leave the planet, it's going to be very sad. And I know, Allison, you wrote me a couple of questions, so it's a similar subject. So I think I do want to answer some of the questions that you had asked me in the email. And I think it's a part of this. I think sometimes it's money is so important. um, Money is definitely so important, and I think for a lot of the designers out there right now, or a lot of the people that are not in design industry, whatever the industry you're in, I think the key, I mean, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Honestly, there's a lot of books out there. Really, everyone has their own destiny and their own path. But I just want to share something is just like, I think in our age of collaboration, everyone's talking about crossovers now. I think we can all do something different. Like, for instance, and I don't know, a lot of my friends are going through tough times now. They're like, but I was trained to be a physician. How do I jump out? I don't want to do this, be a physician. When I'm a doctor, I want to be an artist. A lot of people will go through similar paths like I did, And I think one message that I want to share with everybody is we are actually living in an age of technology and collaboration. So no matter what field you're in, I think the reason I was able to get the film off the ground was because since I was a kid, I wasn't afraid to collaborate with other people. And I think through that kind of notion, I was able to meet different types of people, in different industries. And I think when I wanted to do in Human Love, that's when the combination of all the friends and the love came out, is because, and my parents also used to, as an Asian person growing up, my parents also always say, you can only do one thing that you're good at. And if you're a fashion designer, you have to be a fashion designer. You cannot do, if you choose this road, you cannot choose another road. But that's like 20 years ago. It's true, fashion designers huge, but even now fashion designers are collaborating with even restaurants, so to whoever that's listening, I feel like if you love your job, if you have a passion for your job, people always have a second passion. Like, I'm a designer, but I love film, I love costumes, I love set design, so I try everything. So what I'm trying to say is in our days right now, there's no collaboration, nothing is that far away. If you want to do it, you can make it happen. I mean, and the easiest, I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. Alisson, sorry, I just want to share it with everyone.
Yeah, talk to me, talk to everybody the same. I believe everyone here, all the president here, we all want to listen your thought, and your sharing is so important to us, because right here, right now, people who join this meeting, we are from different, not only from fashion now, that I understand that we're also from different areas like real estate, investment, different area, and we want to see what we can do together, and that's what this platform is for.
Yes.
Dr. Ella, Data Ella create this platform, and she wants to pull everyone together so we can support each other and to have a better idea how we can go forward. So very important that you right now you can share your vision here with us. So don't be afraid. Whatever you talk to me, you talk to everyone here, and we all listen. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, please continue.
Oh, okay. So yes. So that's. I think I just wanted to let people know that don't be afraid. And if someone wants to collaborate, even if it's friends. They don't like. I've collaborated with Este, Lauder, Benz, Asus, and you know even now I still collaborate. Like my two dearest friends, we started off as just they're special effects makeups. I would have never known special effects makeup team are that creative. They obviously are very creative people, and we became the best of friends. So I feel like every industry can really, it doesn't even have to be a big enterprise. It could literally be two friends. If you're in two different industries, we can still do things together. I mean, the world is waiting for new, fresh views on how things are taken to a different way, you know? And I think the thing that I find most helpful is I have to let go of business because I'm just not a businessman. And I think to a lot of lucky designers out there, you can find a great business CEO, CFO, COO, but in the beginning I was doing both. And that really wasn't what I think I wanted to do. I mean, I was horrible at it. You know, I started designing clothes that, you know, my CFO would be like, you know, that's not selling. You have to make it into black. You have to make it red. You have to make it green. But I'm like, but I don't like, I want to do it this way. So that's when everything kind of just failed for me, that I was just like, you know what, fashion, I love fashion. How do I bring it to another level where I don't have to listen to too much of the market demand because I just want to create things that I believe in. So that's when I turned to film, is because it's my dream to have my characters do certain ways. And especially in fashion now, I think a lot of fashion designers or a lot of people will start to realize that fashion is no longer, it's not no longer about art anymore. Like it used to, it could be, for the longest time, there's a definition between fashion and art, right? Some people think fashion is art, some people think fashion isn't art, right? So I think right now, definitely this year with cultural misappropriation, that's such a high, that's such a big note, you know, like to me, I'm Asian. I don't mind cultural misappropriation, but there's to certain degrees, you know, what can you do to use other people's different culture as your design inspiration? And to me, if people use Asian influences in their work, I'm happy and I'm proud. But to some people, it's if they don't do it the right way, it could be bad for cultural history, for culture, you know? So I think the first thing that scared me is that I love culture. And when I use other people's culture to be inspired, I don't mean it in a bad way. I definitely don't. You know, we love the culture. That's why we use it to inspire ourselves. But in fashion, if I'm in fashion, I cannot even allowed to do that. I'm hurt by people's mixed signals and messages about saying what we can and cannot do, because it should be stemmed from myself. So that's why I thought I should combine fashion with film, is because film is still a way out. You can still dream, you can still do, you can have culture in there, you can do anything. It's from love, it's from what I believe in. So I'm not ostracized as much. And that's how I feel like with our film, I don't want to say it's so successful, but that's why the film festivals really, they didn't know what we were doing, because it really brought on a new perspective where fashion and film and, you know, the art of humanitarian meaning and message behind it was so clear. I mean, it wasn't that clear, but it was, you know, the drive behind it. Sorry, back to you, Alisson.
I think there's one thing I think is very important. I just pick up one thing very important well, from what you say. That is we in this role. There are so many things that we can play, but there's so many restrictions.
Yes.
Right, such as the cultural things, right? And especially when we don't understand certain culture or certain thing that we want to use it, we like it, but doesn't mean the way we use it might against somebody's will, right? But one thing is, you put it in film, and you mentioned about you want to use something, but you put it, but you're not sure how to use it properly, right?
Right.
So you think about, there may be another way, another channel that I can use it
Yeah.
So so when people look at it, people won't look at it with their own eye. They put imagination to it.
Yes.
I,
Yes.
I think it's very important, and it's a lot of people, they don't think about it. They only focus on one channel, and that
Yes.
makes that's where they make the mistake.
Right. Right. Right.
Right. I think that's a very important thing, especially these days. Actually, fashion. We've been the human. We've been running fashion for how many years?
Yeah.
More than 5,000 years. So so there is something that we don't know. There are too many things we don't know. So I think that's a really smart way to put your idea in some places, so people won't have a standard to judge you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I think that's a very smart way to do things, and this allow you to this also allow you to find a niche
Yes.
to
Yes.
put your, like people like fashion designer. We have two different kind of fashion designer. One is more like ideal, like more like artistic type. The
Yes.
other one is more business type. But I
Yes.
think this is some rule we can apply to both.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
it really depends how you transform this idea into your channel, into your position.
Yes.
That's how I look at your message here.
Yes. Thank you. I'm like the most. I'm like the person that really believes fashion is art. But unfortunately, there's a lot of rules a designer needs to play by right now, and I respect that a lot. But also I feel like I don't want to be hurt by. I don't want to hurt other people, and I don't want to be ostracized if I did do the wrong move. But it's all. I think we're living in such a sensitive place right now, and I think respect is very important, and I think with what we're doing, I think there's a lot of the images that we're not trying to be disrespectful, but we're also trying to play the game where we're saying we shouldn't let a lot of things hinder us. For instance, I'm a religious person, but yet we play with a lot of some religious symbolism in there, and we're also saying, people might hate me for saying this, but I'm just trying to say we shouldn't let religion dictate, what we need, how we need to do things and go forward. If we want to be a good person, we are good from our heart, and religion is a basis that we can be a part of that makes us a good person. And I think we're not there to disrespect anyone. We really want to respect every culture, every religion, everyone, and I think that's why it's different.
Well, I think I think no matter if we put our belief into a certain certain exist religion, sometimes we can put our belief in something that we really into,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
we can, to me, as a fashion designer, I've been always think about how can I transform my idea in different way, and how I can look at my idea to place it in different places and use it wisely. I think that's very important, and I think we are sharing the same vision here,
Yes.
and that's bring us a possibility, and also behind this is an innovation.
Yes.
It's a creativity involved.
Yes.
I think that's especially during the pandemic this year. It seems everybody's stuck in a bad situation right now, and then big business. We've been hearing like big company, big corporation, they collapse, or they went bankrupt, right?
Yeah.
But and the small businesses, they close down permanently. But how we can, and this is a time that the whole industry we have to we replace our position in this world, and how we can go back, or rebuild our business, our career, or our own mindset. I think that's very important, and this is a time for us to absorb more idea, like other people's opinion, other people's imagination, and
Yes.
turn it into our own. I
Yes.
think it's so important, and it's a time we should start it. And now we should not wait for later. A lot of people say, hey, let's wait for next year.
Oh yeah.
Whatever
No,
the action, no action this year. Let's wait for till next year.
don't.
But
Yes.
but I see you, Alexander.
Yeah.
You've been working very hard, and I see you like this year you have been you have won so many awards this year for this short film in human life.
Yeah.
And me myself since the March until now I never stopped working, and I've been trying to find a new thing, something interesting to keep me going. And
Yes.
I think that's a energy that we have to
Yes. Absolutely.
continue doing, because the why other people stop and you are still you are going forward, right?
Yeah.
That means no matter what, later on you will be much ahead of other people.
Right. Right.
And that's a that's it. That's something that you can do for yourself right now, and you're not losing anything. You're
Right.
not losing money. Whatever we do it online right now, right?
Right. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not losing money. What you do is time. Everybody losing time
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
right? But
Yes.
you use your time wisely. Do something meaningful. Do
Yes.
something that you can benefit yourself or other people.
Others. Yes. Absolutely.
I think that's a great way to spend your time. And
It
we
is.
only live once,
Yes, yes.
right?
I know what the time is already. It's in Taiwan. It's 10:07, so I know it's been an hour. I'm gonna be very quick. There's two things I definitely want to mention before we sign off. One thing is I'm so inspired today because when I saw your video, I think my new religion is what you guys said, the art of kindness. I think that is just. I'm so touched by your 10-second clip in the beginning. I think the art of kindness. I've never been. I don't even know who came up with this art of kindness, but I'm such a fan of the art of kindness. I think that is my new motto now, art of kindness. And one more thing before we're ending everything. We, like Alisson, you said, we did not stop during the pandemic. We actually just filmed two more short films. The second film is called Kill Burn. It's about paying awareness to mental awareness. So a lot of the times we're going through IG and Facebook. A couple years ago, a lot of young kids were killing themselves, and that just made me so sad. And so our second film is about don't lose your creativity. Don't buy into social media that much. Use it to be who you are. That's fine, but don't let it cause too much mental strain on oneself. So our second film is dedicated to that. Our third film, which we also finished, is dedicated to all the animals that have perished for our survival. So the way we filmed it is so progressive. It's crazier than Inhuman Love. I think I just wanted to share everyone that's our progress, and I cannot wait to show you guys our second and our third film.
Can't wait to see it. I have to thank you so much, Alessandra, for sharing your own passion, vision with us. It's so important. I believe we all are inspired by you tonight. And thank you so much for your time. And we can't wait to see your film. So don't forget to send me a link so I can share with my friends here. Okay, thank you so much. Hi, Dr. Ala. Would you like to say something?
Maybe can we have a floor question and ask? We also joined by Ibu Meiti. Ibu Meiti is one of the foundation of Indonesian batik, and also another princess from South Africa, Princess Jubisi Sile. Yeah, so President Debbie, maybe you want to say something or any questions on the floor? You are amazing, Alexander. I want to see you when next time in Taiwan.
Thank you.
You are an amazing person, inspiring, so inspiring. I want to get all your energy, good chi.
Hi, President Debbie. You want? Thank you, Dr.
He
Ala.
was so incredible, exceptional. Yes, I say Alisson, he is so, Alisson, you know, the way he gave the dad, he is so incredible. But I cannot open up now driving. I was in another area out now. And I think it's so that they can be able to see me. I'm so happy, really. You know, oh, yeah, Tiff, you are amazing. I tried to ask also, I think I saw Norma also asked. Norma is there. If designers and really, you know, to do a package, this creativity, that was excellent. I'm really so much, you know, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, President Debbie. And
May I ask?
yes.
Hello, my name is Nadia. I just wanted to say that your work is amazing. Thank you for sharing with us in our platform. It's such a beautiful execution in your short film, The Inhuman Love. I think it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite movie, Blade Runner. And I wanted to ask, how do you like successfully articulate your design and concept that is compelling to audience? And also, you know, what is the important ability that we need to have in order to ensure that our key message within our concept reaches the audience? Thank you.
Okay, got it. I think it's there's a couple of points that I want to point out. Definitely believe in yourself, of course. Definitely believe in yourself and have guts to do it. I think one thing that I started with this meeting off with is the fact that when I was 29, I was earning so much money being a sales, but when an opportunity knocked on my door to be an intern when I was 29, I thought about it for 2 days, and I thought, I lived in New York City, one of the most expensive cities on the planet. And I thought, how can I work as an intern? How can I go back and like show face as a 29-year-old, not making a pay, but and then interns were all like 18 to 19 to 20. But I thought to myself, well, you know, now is the chance for me to learn. So I actually decided to intern for Parenza Schuler. And I think it's that energy where that didn't stop me, you know, thereafter, like when every other industry people ask me to collaborate or to help them out, either with pay or with very little pay, I think I always give them 150% of what I do. And I think that's one of my downfalls because I stress myself out so much. But I think to the people that are listening out there, I still want to stand by what I said earlier, which is don't be afraid to work with other people. And for independent designers or independent contractors or independent anyone, there are stories out there that, you know, collaborating it probably didn't work for them. You know, of course, you know, not every business can make money. Not every collaboration will get the effect that you want. But I think I've met so many of my friends that were afraid. You know, they're like, that's a different industry. You know, how does an auto car industry collaborate with, you know, fashion? How does a flower shop collaborate with a lipstick? You know, but I think now our age is the time that we're in is just, we're so ahead of our times. Everyone wants to see something different. Everyone wants to see something new. So definitely get out there. And I think my suggestion is go collaborate with someone that you never thought you would. And I think that is the key to opening something totally different. And I think this is one of the questions Alisson asked, I want to say as well, don't forget your passion. If you're a doctor and you always wanted to be a florist, maybe a doctor can collaborate with a florist, you know, for our next project. And with our situation right now, everyone can collaborate with anyone and anyone can see you. Nothing is on TV anymore. Everything is digitalized. So everyone's hard work can be easily recognized now compared to before. So I hope that answers your question, Nadia.
Yes, thank you so much. And may I know who is your source of inspiration behind your work?
The source of inspiration behind my work is usually, and it's usually something emotional. So with Inhuman Love, I created it because my mother passed away. And Kill Burn, our second short film about paying attention to children's mental awareness, stemmed from when I read a lot of the newspaper about kids killing themselves because they didn't get enough posts or to get enough likes. And that really saddened me. And I feel like I need to step up and oh, sorry.
Please continue. Yes,
Yeah, and I think with our second film, it's about, we can all post IG, we can all do that, and everyone. But I just want to remind everyone that there's still creativity left. With IG posts, a lot of people are doing the same thing. They're posting food, pictures of everyone's wearing the same thing. They're trying to be iconic. They're trying to be an IG influencer. But now we're stepping up and saying, everyone, please don't forget about creativity. I'm so scared that when I'm 60 years old, no one's paying attention to creativity anymore, and everyone's posting the same photos of food, of IG, of traveling, but everyone is starting to lose creativity, and that's kind of sad. And that's why I keep on saying we need to collaborate with different industries, because that's sort of like what I can give back to. Fashion is losing creativity too. If you look at fashion magazine, everyone's designing these like $900 t-shirts, and to me that just boggles me. So I just want to let everyone know that I think the love and the passion that is there, and it's time for us to regain creativity and to really give 100% of our love into what we do.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, and we have a friend, Nina Edwards from New York. Hi, Nina.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Nina. Good to see you.
Hi. I just want to make comments. I love your shows. I was able to see your fashion shows,
Yes.
and I can see your creativity and passion transfer to your films. I can see, the style. It's not just your fashion, your outfit in the film, but just your designs, your creativity. I can see how they transfer in like fashion show into the film. I can see that's still you. I also like to comment what you say earlier, like like Asian especially, they think that you can only be good in one thing, right? That's what they said. That kind of show your commitment. So you're listening to you and see your career growth, that kind of make me feels like kind of confirm what I believe, because I think that's the way it is now. And then if you're good, if you're passionate, you can be good in every different fields. So so you're such a slasher. They call it 血感青年. You're the most 血感 person I have seen, and you were so good in every industry. So I just want to comment on that, and congratulations. I can't wait to see your second film about youth mentors. Youth mentality. A lot of, yes, like suicides. I know, because I have 2 kids. I have teenagers. This is kind of, I see it happens.
Yeah.
It's really sad. So there's nothing, no films cover this topic. So I can't wait to see.
I think you'll be very proud of our film, because I'm going to give you a little secret. At the end of the film, it's love and creativity that saves them, rather than, so it's very positive film.
Yes. Oh, being popular. Yes, I can relate to that too. Yes.
Yes.
We all do, right? Yes. Thank you.
We have another Her Royal Highness joining us, also
Wow.
from South Africa. I think this is the most royal shows.
Wow.
Princess Nikita, welcome. Princess Nikita Baum, this is one of the most hardworking royal ladies back there in South Africa. She's doing a lot of stuff. Maybe Princess Jabu Sisile, you want to say something? You want to say hi? Princess Jabu Sisile or Princess Nikiwi?
Greetings, hello everyone. Thank you so much for welcoming me. It's also a great pleasure for me to be part of this conversation, even though I just joined late. But I can see that, yes, it's exciting to be here. I hope I will learn something and I might contribute where I can. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Princess
Thank you, Her Royal Highness, Princess Nikite. Princess Jabusi Sile, you want to say something? Maybe you want to collaborate with Alisson and Alex for Africa, you know? Fashion for Africa.
Sure, and Norma also, and Norma.
Yes, good afternoon,
ladies. Hi.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Definitely.
Good afternoon, ladies. It's very exciting to hear people talking about collaborating. You know, as Black South Africans, we've been very skeptical in collaboration. But now, as times are changing, we are tuning into it. And thank you so much for inviting us. We've learned so much. Thank you so much. Definitely we'll collaborate.
Just give it a color. Just give it a color.
Thank you, Princess Jabusi Sile. We have 3 princes on the house today.
Oh
4 with me.
God.
4.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
But I am a naughty princess, you know. Actually, we're also not quiet, yeah, Alexander. Me and Alisson, all the women, we have conducted over 150 conference during pandemic. Every day we have conference. Every single day we have conference, you know. And Guinness Book of Record is on the way to give us the most active organization in the world, because we have conference every day.
Wow.
You have to come for our youth, because I think it's very, very important. The youth, it's second youth is the second, they kill themselves. There's a lot of youth. 24% of the planet is youth, and the second death cause is suicidal. It's sad, you know. And we have youth President Lesejo. Every Saturday she will talk about mental health. I think people have to listen to you, how you know, how you grow in Taiwan, you travel the world, you go back, and you know, you collaborate, you're giving in, you volunteer, you're taking 150% of what you are. That's just amazing. I am so honored. Thank you, President Alisson.
Thank you.
Big time.
Thank you for your support, Dr. Ala. Here I also want to thank all the 3 princes to join us here. It's our honor to have you here to share our vision, our idea, and to communicate with each other. I think it's so important. I think that's how we bring all our power together. And now here, I just saw a friend from New York. He's the president. His name is Lawrence Ling. He's the president of a New York Business Association from Long Island, and I want to introduce him to everyone here, because going forward we might have some kind of business we can collaborate together. Hi, Lawrence. Hi, Lawrence. Hey, Larry. Okay, I think he's offline right now. But anyway, so thank you so much everyone to staying with us for over 1.5 hours so far. I was expecting to run this meeting for only 40 minutes to an hour, but now we go to now we've been doing it for we're doing it for more than 1.5 hours. Thank you so much everyone for joining us. Thank you, Alexander, for your contribution here, and thank you, Dr. Ala, for putting us together. Thank you, Nadia, for organizing this meeting. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we've got
Thank you.
identical twins. So we will host them, both of them. We've got identical twins, and then they must just tell us, what is their preference. I think this one, President Ayla, when you do the leadership, you must really interview these identical twins. Thank you.
Yes, President Debbie. I also see my Indonesian. I came from Indonesian alumni, the oldest and I think 75, the top world university, and I have a very famous brand, personal branding, just joining Anna Leotti from New York City. She's doing personal branding for a lot of important people like artists and so. But Shelly, Anna, you want to say something, or Pak Risto, you want to say something? It's amazing. Amazing day for me.
Thank you for
Anna,
your compliment.
you want to say something, Anna or Paristo? You want to say something? You have to speak for all the Indonesian students from my alma mater, so they can dream big. The world is today. We don't need passport. We are here. We're meeting everybody. We don't need passport.
No security clearance.
All right. So I think that's it. That's it. Thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you for your time and your effort. And I hope in the future, near future, we can all work together, collaborate together, make this world better. Thank you everyone, and it's time to say goodbye, and see you next time.
Alisson.
Thank you,
Hi,
everyone.
Alisson. It's not. Hello.
Thank you.
Alisson. Alisson.
Yes.
Alisson.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm here.
Norma want to say something. Norma,
Okay,
do
no
you
more,
want to say
no more. I'm
something?
sorry. Okay, no more.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to Alexandria that we are inspired so much that it doesn't money to pursue your dream. And I'm excited that he's open to collaboration, that, as small designers, we look up to them so that we can also be recognized worldwide. And as for them to go before us, we've got people that we can look up to. So I'm so excited, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Norma.
Thank you. Anna, you want to say something? Anna Leotti from New York City. She has a UMTV and she does amazing work everywhere around the world. Anna, you want to say something, Anna?
Thank you so much, dear Ala, because and greetings to everyone from. I was happy to join the stage at the very end. Just I admire Ala so much for everything that she's doing, and I'm just grateful for this amazing introductions, and it's a great inspiration to be around people that done so much for the world to make this world better place for everybody so we can thrive spiritually and financially, and support and inspire each other, because it's only like maybe 3% of people that have so much ambition and goals to do something significant in life, and it's really valuable to have this connection. So thank you, Ala, so much for everything that you are doing. It's truly inspiring for just so many people all over the world. Thank you so much. Yes.
Hi, Anna. Are you in New York?
Yes, I'm in Manhattan, right in the center of it. And I'm a journalist, worked at United Nations. So that's how my Ingrid was introduced me to all this amazing places. And then also I do personal branding, and I work with startups, with investors. So it's a combination of my journalism background, marketing and entrepreneurial experience.
Actually, both me and Alessandra, we all in New York too, so we definitely have to connect each other together. Maybe just have a cup of coffee together.
Oh, that would be so amazing. Of course.
Yeah, my husband too.
Let's connect LinkedIn. I'm Anna Leonti, and LinkedIn, Facebook, social media, that's all for us. Just send me the request and we'll set something up.
Excellent, excellent. It's great to see you here. It's good to know you here. And hopefully in the future we have more collaboration or maybe as simple as just a friend. And I think that would be wonderful. I believe you have a lot of story to share with us and a lot of things that you can inspire us to.
That is so very true. And I hope Allah will make it back to New York someday. We were talking about
yes, definitely.
Today. So yes, definitely. I'm very much looking forward, Alisson, and let's see you soon.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Love and light. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you, Princess.
Bye.
Thank you, Princess, Her Royal Highness Princess Debbie, Her Royal Highness Princess Jabusi Sile. Thank you so much. Her Royal Highness Princess Mikiwe. Thank you, Ibu Meiti. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, Farah. Thank you, Arby. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lebo from Savannah, America.
Hey,
Wow,
Lebo.
thank you. Yes. Thank you,
We
Ibu
must.
Juliantina.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for the beautiful
Love you,
presentation.
love all of
Hey,
you. Stay
Love and
conscious, stay
light.
alive. Stay alive, stay alive.
Yes,
Stay
yes.
conscious. Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Bye
Good
bye.
night. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.